What if by just focusing on yourself and prioritizing your own needs, your life would change astronomically? Hi everyone, my name is Naomi and welcome to my channel. Ever since we are young, we are conditioned into believing that it is the right thing to prioritize other people and neglect our own needs. However, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Being selfish does not necessarily mean neglecting other people and their own needs. Neglecting yourself and your own needs oftentimes leads to tiredness, diminished ability to help others effectively, and it can even lead to resentment. Instead of viewing taking time for yourself as selfish, view it as something that should be part of your life. Just taking a few minutes for yourself can change astronomically your life. If you neglect your emotions, self-care, and yourself, your relationship with other people will suffer. Firstly, you have to take care of yourself before you can help other people. Because if you just feel depressed, anxious, empty inside, there is no way you can help someone else. Even worse, you can worsen their mental health and their life. Just by working on yourself, whether that is mentally or bettering your knowledge, financially, you can help other people. Those people who you love, you can take care of your loved ones better. Something that is very typical for my family, and I'm sure that many of you will be able to relate, is that each of my family members always put other people's needs in front of their own. Their belief was that it is selfish to not take care of those around you and to take time to heal or to take time for yourself, which I don't agree, and I can see how it really damaged them and their relationship with their family members. And I know many people have it the same. Instead of taking time to heal and to deal or cope with a situation, they go home and they often start treating their loved one, their partner, their children, roommates negatively. They start yelling, they start a fight, then it may result even in physical abuse. Instead of taking their own time to cope with their emotions, they let the emotions bottle up inside, and once they bottle up so much, they will pop. That's why if you have ever flown by an airplane, they tell you to, like in a case of emergency, they tell you to put on your safety vest first so that you can help those around you. Because what good would it do? For example, imagine a mother and a child. If she put the vest on the child, but she wouldn't put the vest on herself, therefore she would not save herself, the child would end up being alone. And this analogy can be used in many examples in our lives. For example, if you feel drained, if you feel tired, your relationships with others will lack depth or intimacy because you cannot open up, you cannot give energy to the other person, or even your physical health. My parents always told me that the main reason they had children is so that someone can take care of them as they're older, but this is a very selfish take, because if you take care of your health, of course there are things outside of your control that you cannot predict, but oftentimes if you take care of your physical health, if you work out, or you don't even have to work out, just stay in the moment, move regularly, eat healthier, you don't have to restrict yourself, but don't eat trash all the time. If you take your supplements, if you regularly go and check up with your doctor, if you take care of your body, it will oftentimes reward you, and therefore you will be less dependent on other people in the future. You have to focus on filling up your own cup. When you prioritize self-growth, self-love, and self-care, your energy levels, mental health, stability, and resources overflow, which results in benefiting those around you. So it is not selfish to take time for yourself. It is very important and needed to take care of yourself. Start reprogramming your own limiting beliefs. Start thinking that just by taking time for yourself today, just by doing something for yourself, you are helping those around you. Picture an empty cup. If the cup is empty, you cannot pour water, or anything to anyone. And that's the same with you. If you feel drained, how do you want to help those around you? But imagine that your cup is full. It's flowing with positive emotions, self-love, self-growth. You have to fill up your own cup and let them fall in love with the overflow. People will be naturally more drawn to your overflow rather than trying to extract the last drop you have inside of you. Figure out what are your needs. Put your phone away, don't doom scroll, stop trying to hide your emotions from you, stop wasting time, sit down and think, what can I do today to improve my own condition? What are you missing in your life? Is it happiness? Is it security? Is it money? Write all these things down that come up into your mind. Look at your list, everything that popped up into your mind, and see how you can start improving yourself. Maybe you can start meditating. Maybe you can start journaling. Try shadow work, affirmations, or find a hobby that makes you happy. Just by prioritizing yourself and your own needs, you will create a ripple effect that will have a positive effect on everyone else in your own life. If you start working on yourself and finding out who you really are and what you want out of life, you will inspire those around you as well. Being selfish does not mean that you don't care about other people. Prioritizing yourself gives you the time and energy to be more present, more compassionate, more open to other people. You won't be operating from an empty space. What I really hate is when you try to talk to someone, but it's as if they were not even listening to you. I'm sure this has happened to you also many times, and those people, it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't care about you. They just neglected themselves. Therefore, they neglect others. And if someone does not understand your boundaries and that you have decided to take time for yourself, then those people have no place in your life. Some people might not understand, and that is okay, but you need to take care of yourself first. I hope that this video has inspired you to take the time for yourself, especially if you need it. And I hope to see you in the next one as well. Bye!